For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
While everyone is looking at the obvious, an inside source is pointing to a surprising trade that might be about to go down. The Brewers are targeting an unexpected player who could be the key to a title. I have the details nobody else does. To get this inside information before anyone else, the only thing you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Do it now. Welcome back to our channel, your exclusive source for everything about our beloved Milwaukee Brewers. Before we dive into the latest news and rumors stirring behind the scenes at American Family Field, I need to ask you a favor. If you're a true Brewers fan and want to stay ahead of the curve with in-depth analysis and information you won't find anywhere else, please hit that subscribe button below and turn on notifications. Your support is crucial for me to continue bringing this detailed content directly to our community. Don't miss a single play, a single trade, or a single piece of analysis. Subscribe now. All right, let's get down to business. The 2025 season has been nothing short of magical. We're at the top of the National League, holding one of the best records in all of MLB, a feat that caught many experts by surprise. Under the leadership of Pat Murphy, the team has shown incredible resilience and chemistry. Looking at our roster, it's hard to point out glaring weaknesses. We have one of the best bullpens in baseball, a rotation that despite injuries has consistently overperformed, and a defense that continues to be a fundamental pillar of our success. However, with the trade deadline rapidly approaching, General Manager Matt Arnold has an obligation to be proactive. Championship teams don't settle for good, they strive for great. And there's one specific area where, despite our success, we can and must improve to solidify our World Series aspirations. Power at the plate. Let's break down our infield. Names like Caleb Durbin and Joey Ortiz, who were question marks at the beginning of the season, have silenced their critics with spectacular performances. Durbin, in his last 30 games, has been a hitting machine, boasting an impressive offensive line of a .347 batting average, a .422 on base percentage, and a .484 slugging percentage. He has been a spark plug at the top of our lineup. On the other side, Joey Ortiz is not far behind. In his last 30 games, he's hitting .283, 311, 455, and that's on top of playing a brand of defense that, without exaggeration, is one of the best and most versatile on the team. In the outfield, Isaac Collins has also exceeded all expectations. The production from these players is undeniable and is a huge reason why we are where we are. However, the question the front office needs to ask isn't whether they are good players, but whether this production is sustainable and if it gives us the absolute best chance in a playoff series against lineups like the Dodgers, Phillies, or Braves, which are loaded with power hitters. This is where our primary deficiency becomes evident. Currently, the Brewers rank 6th worst in all of MLB in home runs. Yes, you heard that right. A team with our record is among the league's least powerful. While our style of play, built on contact, speed on the bases, and solid defense, has propelled us to the top of the regular season standings, playoff history teaches us a valuable lesson. Power matters. In October, when every pitch is crucial and runs are scarce, a 3-run homer can turn a game, a series, and a championship. The ability to change the scoreboard with a single swing is a weapon that the best teams possess, and it's the piece that seems to be missing from our arsenal. It is in this context that an interesting name emerges, a possibility being discussed behind the scenes and recently highlighted by renowned analysts like Will Laws and Nick Selby of Sports Illustrated. Ryan McMahon, the third baseman for the Colorado Rockies. Their prediction is that the Brewers will make a move for McMahon before the deadline. And I have to say, this is a move that makes a ton of strategic sense. McMahon is an intriguing player. He's on pace for his 6th consecutive full season with at least 20 home runs. A consistency of power that is exactly what we're looking for. However, the analysis cannot be superficial. Anyone who follows baseball knows about the Coors Field effect. Playing half of your games in a hitter's paradise inflates stats, and McMahon's are no exception. His WRC plus, weighted runs created plus, a metric that adjusts offensive production for park and league factors, shows that he has never actually been an above league average hitter over a full season. and his 20-25 splits expose this disparity in a brutal way. At home in Colorado, McMahon has a .868 OPS, on base plus slugging, a number worthy of an all-star. On the road, that number plummets to .589, which is a level of production well below average. Furthermore, he has one of the highest strikeout totals in the National League with 125 so far. So why on earth would the Brewers be interested in a player with such clear red flags? The answer lies in the cost-benefit analysis and the specific role he would play. McMahon wouldn't be coming in to be the savior or the team's primary slugger. He would be coming to fill a specific gap, to be a source of left-handed power. His contract is also a crucial factor. He's owed $16 million in each of the next 2 seasons, a figure that, for a team with our budget, would be hefty. However, the Rockies are in a full-blown rebuild, and to get any kind of meaningful prospect package in return, they would likely have to eat a considerable portion of that salary. This would make him a much more affordable asset for Matt Arnold. Imagine the scenario. The Brewers acquire McMahon with the Rockies paying, say, half of his remaining salary. The prospect cost would consequently be lower. He wouldn't need to play every day and take the spot of a red-hot Caleb Durbin. Instead, Pat Murphy would gain an invaluable tactical weapon. McMahon could serve as the designated hitter, DH, against right-handed pitchers, the perfect position to maximize his power and minimize his defensive shortcomings. He could enter high-leverage situations as a pinch hitter late in the game, when a home run can decide everything. He would give our lineup a depth and a power dimension that we currently do not possess. For a team that ranks 6th worst in home runs, the addition of a player who can realistically give you 10 to 12 homers in the second half of the season and into the playoffs, even with a low batting average, is a significant upgrade. The question isn't whether McMahon is a perfect player. He's not. The question is whether he, with his specific skill set and at a potentially reduced cost, makes us a more dangerous team in October. And in my analysis, the answer is a resounding yes. This is the mindset of a team that doesn't just want to compete, but wants to win a championship. My final analysis on the potential acquisition of Ryan McMahon is that despite his clear flaws like the high strikeout rate and the drastic home road splits, he represents exactly the kind of calculated risk a team like ours should be taking. He is a power specialist, a tool we desperately lack for a deep run against the postseason elite. Acquiring him, especially if the Rockies absorb a portion of his contract, would be a masterstroke by Matt Arnold, adding a crucial piece without compromising our long-term future. But now, I want to hear from you, the Brew Crew, the heart and soul of this team. What do you think of this potential move? Is Ryan McMahon the right guy to inject power into our lineup, or do you believe the Brewers should be targeting someone else on the market? Leave your opinions, your analyses, and even your critiques in the comments below. I read absolutely everything and deeply value each and every one of your perspectives. To ensure you don't miss any updates on this and other potential trades as the deadline nears, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. Things are about to heat up, and you'll want to be here to get the fastest, most in-depth news and analysis on our Milwaukee Brewers.